Hello everyone, this is Marika and welcome back to another session of guidance and counseling. So, in our previous sessions, we've seen what is guidance and what is counseling. We also discussed the different principles of guidance and different principles of counseling. We have also seen the purposes of guidance and counseling. Today, we are going to see the need for guidance and counseling as well as the scope of guidance and counseling. So, to begin with, let us first see the needs for guidance and counseling. So, from the topic itself, you can understand what we are going to study, right? We are going to study why is guidance and counseling required? What is the need for someone to undergo guidance and counseling? So we've seen guidance and counseling both are provided by trained professionals in order to help an individual come out of a certain problem or help an individual make a proper decision. So we have seen in the purposes itself, guidance and counseling is very vital in education as well as in different aspects of human life. As I've said earlier, human beings face a lot of problems throughout different stages of life. From a very young child to becoming an adult, there are different types of problems every different human being face. So in order to cope up with those problems, we need guidance and counseling. In order to make right decision, we need guidance and counseling. So we need someone to guide us or a counselor who will help us get out from the problem. So we will see what are the different needs for guidance and counseling. The first need is guidance and counseling helps in total development of a student. So as I've said, guidance and counseling is focused not only on the particular problem of an individual to develop the overall personality. The guidance and counseling is focused on developing all-round personality of an individual. Also, we've seen in our previous session that education without guidance and counseling is not useful, right? When we have proper guidance and counseling, it will help an individual to understand themselves better and it will help the individual to serve the society better. So guidance and counseling helps in overall development of a student. The next need is to assist students in leading a healthy life. Now, how guidance and counseling assist the students to lead a healthy life? So we have seen in our surrounding that usually students, teenagers, get involved in drug abuse, right? Substance abuse. So what happens? They also get involved in certain delinquency. So through guidance and counseling, we assist those students. Another is that we also provide guidance and counseling to the students to make sure that they do not get involved in such kind of activities. So whatever is deleterious to our health, so through guidance and counseling, the students understand better about those aspects as well, right? This is how guidance and counseling is preventing them either getting involved into such activities or if they are involved to help them overcome the problems that they are facing. The next need is to help a student in selection of educational program. So this we are very aware about. Whenever we have to select a particular course, what course best suits me according to my interest. So whenever there is any kind of confusion, we all know there is educational counseling provided to us. They talk about different courses that are offered in different colleges and different university and how we can apply to those university. What is the scope of taking that particular course? So career counseling is provided. So here what happens when you provide guidance and counseling to the students, it becomes easier for the student to select a educational program. There's a stage of confusion for every one of us, right? Should I take up this course or should I take up that course? There's a confusion around. So what happens when proper guidance and proper counseling is provided, the student will get a clear picture about what that course is, what are the scopes of that course in a particular area, in a particular country. So it becomes easier for the students to choose educational program. Of course, as a student who have just finished their schooling, we do not have knowledge about each and every course. So counseling provides a proper idea about each educational course, making it easier for the students to select the educational program that they are interested in. Next, we have to help an individual select their career according to their interest and ability. So as I've said, as we have seen so far, counseling is taken by people in order to make sure that they understand themselves better, understand their abilities and capabilities better, and choose career and educational program according to their interest based on their abilities. So counseling also helps individual to choose the right career. Now, what is the right career? Right career chosen by an individual is something that he or she is passionate about. When you select any kind of job or when you select any course that you want to do, if you are interested in that particular field, if your potentials are to excel in that field, it becomes easier for you to study that particular course and also to work in that field. So through counseling, individuals get a clear idea about their abilities, their interest, and what career option is the best for them according to their interest and abilities. The next need for guidance and counseling is to develop readiness for changes and to face challenges. So as I have been saying, as we have been studying so far, guidance and counseling not only helps us to take a particular decision or to come out from a particular problem, it also helps us to adjust to a new environment, to adjust to a certain situation. So in order to develop readiness for any kind of changes that might occur and any kind of challenges that might be seen in life. So through counseling, we prepare people, we prepare individual to adjust to certain changes that may come up, and also if there are any kind of challenges, to face those challenges. If a person is not able to cope up on his own, if the person is not able to adjust on his own, counseling and guidance helps the individual to adjust to the environment, as well as if there is any kind of challenges, the individual becomes ready to face those challenges. The next need is to minimize the mismatching between the education and employment and help in efficient use of manpower. This says through proper guidance and counseling, right? If a proper guidance and counseling is provided to an individual, to the students, the mismatching that happens between the education and the employment is avoided. Usually what happens, when, especially in India, we see that we take up courses without understanding about the course or without understanding about our interests, right? So we don't understand our interests. Without understanding our capabilities and abilities, we choose a particular course. Now, once we've taken up the course, we go for a job, right? We go to work in that particular field. When you do not have ability to perform that job, there's a mismatch between your education and your employment, right? So in order to make sure that it is avoided, counseling and guidance helps the student to understand the educational course properly, as well as to understand the job opportunities provided later. Right? So it will also help the students, as I have been saying repeatedly, it will also help the student to understand their abilities and capabilities. So when proper guidance and counseling is provided, the students will be able to understand their interests and take up an educational course they are interested in, they are able to do, and later on have a job in which they are interested. So of course, when they have a job, when they work in something of their interest, so this will make efficient use of the manpower in an employment, right? So if there are people who are interested to carry out a certain work, it becomes easier for them to carry out and also for the organization to achieve the goal. If you have people who are not interested and who do not have the ability to work in that field, it creates problems, right? The individual does not have job satisfaction, as well as the organization will not be able to achieve the goal. So in order to avoid the mismatching between the education and employment, and to make sure that we use manpower efficiently, guidance and counseling is must. Okay? Next need is to help students or individual overcome a certain period of confusion. So guidance and counseling is of course provided to make sure that we assist the individual or a student to overcome if there's any confusion. If somebody is confused about doing something, what is right, what is wrong, whether I should choose that or whether I should choose this career. So when there is confusion, if we provide guidance and counseling, it will help them clear their vision. It will help them understand better about what they want. So if there's a period of confusion, in order to overcome that period of confusion, guidance and counseling helps. The next need is guidance and counseling is not only provided to those who show the evidence of needing guidance and counseling. Not only those who seek for it. The purpose of guidance and counseling is also identify the students who are in need of guidance and counseling. So if there are students who are in need of special help, every time people will not understand that they need to seek guidance and counseling. Especially if students are there, they will not understand that they need help, they need assistance from outside to overcome a problem. So the purpose of guidance and counseling is also to identify those students who are in need of guidance and counseling and to render the special help to the particular student or a particular individual. The next need is to motivate the youth for self-employment. So through guidance and counseling, we can also motivate the people, the youth, for self-employment. So we can also motivate the youth for self-employment by helping them understand themselves better, their abilities and their capabilities better. So these are the different needs for guidance and counseling. I hope the class was helpful and I'll see you all in the next session. Thank you.